Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
But for information, Roland Amate is already seated. He's a talent manager, publicist, and of course, he controls the website www.showbizchannelgh.com. Roland Abedru. Now, on my Nogopo update, Nogopo update via myself.
That be assistant there, assistant be my
Ultimatum no a chamu.
oh I
14 days no about chamu.
a trim up it.
And I still share mine.
Still share my me. I want to believe say there are talks underground. Yes, because UTA even information at Peace Council and even in their press statement the kind of people omo copy ya. Yes, I want to believe say these people will not just sit down for people to mention them just like that, but would want to take action. And most of the people that were mentioned in the press release are people that, yes, some of these things are things that you wouldn't want to do them in the open or very loud. These are talks of peace. So, that is what I want to believe, say, AC. By saying, no, dear, it is just time that will tell.
But so far, you are not disappointed. Okay.
Oh, me disappointment.
The way they are handling things.
Me disappointment, that's why I am tempted to think the other way. Say there are talks of peace.
That's the whole cleric of
Of course. And like that's why I want to go there, think the other side and just give the benefit of the doubt. Say there are talks going on.
Okay.
As for my disappointment, I wouldn't be the only person being disappointed. You understand? I wouldn't be. Oh, of course. And yes, I per se a TBB. And yes, I per se a TBB. I was a BBC. No, I was a BBC.
BBC.
Of course, I was a BBC.
The BBC said they.
Either an apology or the advice that they said they would advise themselves. No. I really want to see something happening because the people that they mentioned in their press release are not mere institutions. These are not mere institutions. You are tagging the national security, you are tagging the BNI, you are tagging the IGP, the National Peace Council, and out of that, this issue will just go dead like that without even the public knowing anything about it. I don't think it will be the best. Whichever way that this issue ends up, you know. Me, I want to believe. I just wish said they will come out and come and tell the public, say, okay, this is what happened, and this is how far this particular issue has gone. Because say Oman yes na set president, there's a possibility in the near future this thing might repeat itself. If not in the Volta region, maybe in a different region.
Okay. Thank you, Roland Amate, for that insight. Mama Najuma said at every point in time, we're making sure say anytime there's an update on the Nogoko activities, no, about informing. Yeah, not she NCS still, and nothing new has happened. But we are on the lookout for it. I said, Bibi Timies here. Na yetimi atwaso. Oh, akwa so.
Yeah,
Bibi aboko on so side.
Boko pa.
Now so no go expect bibi ana.
Me dem izin ko mo ma janto.
Ento wo hefa.
Any appearance no mo munya.
Okay.
Any appearance one church one Sunday bisa no.
Oh, yes, obia and show no obia show any sign of stubbornness. So obi show any sign of stubbornness. I'm sure say that is when if they have to show something.
My deadline. Me on say me who deadline and I'm say ayeka. Say o tie sa na man na just say she ni ho. We know me ka say omo pe kranka omo 5 minutes. It be a 5 minutes time o man patch wa. Mo ma bibi nsi. Say mo nim say mo ntimi nye sa de a. Ene ma deadline bia. Mo no mo kan boko ni nhwe de be ko akosi. But wow the time but say 2 weeks time. So why any say ya. Now say 2 weeks in this one I want to me and now say I say one I don't want better asem. And I because I'm saying that because say Obama obet me be there my time. You know in your own at your own time at your own pace. Don't give anyone, don't give I mean people are almost starting my warnings in there most of the times they are no money share. But we do more bluff it like or can be just to shake you to do something. Or more bet me be no my one in beer. Open one another person, no, I one in beer, any baby, I did my beer, and you know. Maybe when they say, or me mistake, say, or my deadline, say, why, or man patch or another beer, they will advise themselves. There was no need for that. And now, I'm person who say, or more be there, midday. Kadem paper and say, can be a Sunday, son. Nanke ja towo peres do mo
na ije to
ije free su titim unya kwa akra ngura so dem mo na ya hu se bibi o na nya sa de a until that you
well that's fine. I also have promised you something say Yvonne Nelson the book we release at least from time to time episode upon episode we will be having something to do with it. Now, and there is another angle that I want us to look at ASAP. Afia Schwarzenegger and Sammy Watchro on the Instagram handle. Minyaya making kinda Mathieu, my panel members some opinion on it and Sunday and Rando are starting in common. I believe that ever since this book came out, discussions, it has been coming from various points, various opinions. Obia external, of course, Asemba, Senede Biamicano, Asemba, Obia on Adrian, and Tama Obia external, different opinions, left, right, and center. Now, me kind Afia Schwarzenegger post, when I mean some apart for say what they think about this post. Is there any truth in this? And now say, I'm say once again, Asemna Sino Obia external. I read. Writing a book to wash your dirty linen in public is not as boldness, but childishness at the highest degree. Done that and outgrown it. Who in his or her right thinking mind will write a book to disrespect her mother? If I don't know the real father of my children, if any of my children have to do a DNA to ascertain their paternity, then the promiscuous mother should be ashamed of myself, literally, and a shower is even better. Couldn't you have done that in private, with your family or probably a pastor or a counselor? And we have grown under, okay, let me mention it as it has been written. And we have grown idiots who will gather at the comment section to defend this shameful act. Those applauding you today will remind your daughter who her grandmother is. Beware of the things you do when you have a daughter. I pray for you to strengthen. I pray for you for strength the day your daughter will question you about your book. After publicly scolding a man who ended up not being your real dad, calling a family member out shouldn't be your option. Children, obey thy parents is a commandment from God. So protect your mother no matter the situation, because you yourself have had your fair share of bad relationships. And this is in connection to I Am Not Yvonne Nelson memoir, Yvonne Nelson, the Babontin. Afia Schwarzenegger opinion on this. And I've told you we'll be reviewing the book, so as part of the review, I want us to look at this particular session. Now, the Afia Schwarzenegger kind of say, on the whom he said, the Yvonne Nelson natural no, Papa a woman, Bonnie a woman, they will all end up disgracing her mother. In short, you're coming there, you're a bad good mammy and you must. The money, mammy, I say, oh, as a mammy, one money, bread, as a mammy, oh, yeah, Jan trying to know who the papa and some baby. And because, yeah, sure, we in society, no. A bit my ampa and I nampa. Jemo, mammy, no start, you know, social pressure for SP. Mammy, no start on this one. Quick one.
If you are sure angle no, well, first of all, I think my dick can or baby that say,
okay,
yeah, book and our book back out, and not even book, even music, and be a baby out to be a Obia episode children, and I Obia or said the woman,
okay,
and indeed say if you are Schwarzenegger back. Now, on also can be say, and said I never mamma said they on also who said you feel it and care, and I walk. But no credit said me and Casa the meaning in Yarding.
Only Yarding.
And somehow what you me did say, or tron more like emotions, and they say a beer or non so obey to me a cosa situation in Muntina offer that angle, and a honor me mention every.
Okay.
He said, on say, I send bar, Obi or her. Or the Hujina Ibi. Now, Obusan will say, Samina to me and Kamepe. And I say, BBC Sia, a yema, me, did say, Bibit me to me. Now, what they are and some more Becca. It been a fair Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
But me, I disagree with her.
Okay.
And my reason they say, first of all, Yvonne Nelson, and true book say, or per se, or good mammy and master.
No, I think so, if you understand it that way, but when you say in the long run, this will be some of the effects.
Yes. And you know, a honor na me say, or no angle now or no afano say effect a beba hono. And you know, men come and in say Yvonne Nelson are planning say or be true book a good mammy and mass.
Okay.
That's not the intention.
Okay.
Intention is to write a book or a memoir about herself. That's the basis of it. Yvonne Nelson episode or true book about herself. And then again, book now or true no so it's business to make money as well. She's writing a book about herself to make money. Yes, now let's go into the details. Book now ultra about herself.
You think money is the topmost priority in this book?
It's part of it.
Is that the topmost priority? I know it is part of it, but what is the topmost priority? Because now the conversation out there, the topmost priority is the fact that she can't find her dad. And no, and
who cares if you can't find your dad?
She cares.
So if she cares, she should go ahead and find her dad.
She's trying.
Entino yenya ne den entina ese otro book na otro book na obehu that if you go that direction that's where it will end ese otro book no obehu that and as we hu that entino o person otro book ni there it can't be just that because you can't find your dad you want to write a book. The motive of it is to make money, and people make money writing books. And you didn't make us say, oh, me there na me pesca me person me trona because it's my story. Yes, it's your story. You can share it in any form or any medium that you like.
Okay.
Obit me abe kan unya hwim film. But how the throw book or ton book now? I mean, don't come and say that your motive is just to write your story. No, is also to do business. And I think the consultant or book will not be in there just because that person wants to help you write a book. No, that person will make money out of it. So let's take it that Yvonne Nelson, her intention is to just write her story. But the consultant or the writer on any years book or no intention in there. And as also motive to help you write a book any day. It's to make money. So I think the bottom line is now I think she has an ambition or an interest in writing books to make money.
Okay.
Yes, and one of the books our person watcher, another watcher, is about herself. So that's for me that's the bottom line. Okay, now let's push it. The kind of book that she wanted to write or she wrote is about herself, and her mom happens to be part of it.
Okay.
Not even her mom alone. I mean, Sarkodie is in there. Inyanya is in there. Other people are in there. So if I take Afia Schwarzenegger's argument or opinion, what about those people? Was she just writing to shame them or what? Or how are you going to push it? So you can't just make it look like we're targeting the mommy person who animals. Another we're targeting Kofu person who go animals. She is telling a story, and in that story, some Kofu a part of it. Me na me ni share dano or try obo me dingo. Minka home because the story name family. So the obo me dingo ma. Then that's where Afia Schwarzenegger said no bekano. Ebenya merit kakra. It's like, okay, now you are going after your enemies or you are going after people cry, you don't know. But she's telling a story as uncle who is a part of it. Okay. And unfortunately for the mother, action or and I say interaction or Yvonne say ye bekan enkuye man and I say a money looky some way.
Okay.
And you can't do anything about it. Every action that you take in life, and even your inactions, there will be consequences for you. Yes. Yeah. And it could be positive or negative. That one, you can't control it.
Okay.
You can use your good intention to do something, but it will end up in a bad way for you.
Okay.
And I can be open, but that's what it is. So I disagree with Afia Shwa because Yvonne Nelson answered it, I said, let me just disgrace my mom. She set out to write a book and make money out of it. And she happens to share her story. And in her story, her mom is part of it. Okay. Unfortunately for the mother, what she did wasn't good, or it will not make her look good. And that's it. We should just take it like that.
All right, quick one, Ro. Let me get your opinion on this as well, because that is the promise I've given to the people that we'll be looking at different angles of this particular memoir. And then shared this angle of Afia Schwarzenegger, who has suggested that this book will surely come out to shame the mother, to make the mother look bad, to make the mother look like someone who was not brought up well, and all the things I don't want to repeat there. Quick one, let me get your opinion on this.
Yeah, Brasabe, like this even goes back to the statement I made earlier, some people will be counting money, others will be counting feelings. Some people would count money and feelings, or money and emotions. And Afia Schwarzenegger's statement obviously is counting emotions.
Okay.
And I agree, say yes, that is the position she would like to see I would take it. And I don't entirely agree with her also because of the position. Because yes, she has a very valid point. Position I would take in there, she has a very valid point because she's speaking as a mother and somebody who also has children. Say dia Yvonne Nelson say be di ni maame no senka neba enedi ye na, she wouldn't feel cool about it. Therefore would want to advise another mother in her own right to be very measured in the way she treats her mother. But she should also understand, say, the person is coming from a certain position. The same way Afia Schwarzenegger can stand anywhere, anytime, and disrespect whoever she is not pleased with.
Okay.
And she would not expect anybody to tell her, say, Mami Nyabotre. It is the same angle Yvonne Nelson is coming from.
Okay.
And for her to have also questioned Yvonne Nelson about doing this privately, then I want to believe that, yes, she's very emotional in the story, so much that she is not trying to even reason from the point Yvonne Nelson is coming from. Because for somebody to bring this is her whole life story. When you say, yeah, the Sarkodie reference point in Poa, you say 13 years, and not the actual. So this means that she will not, this is somebody that will not just wake up to come and say, oh, me tro bibia keke. If she has not tested or exhausted almost all her options. If say obete CSR, she would also understand where Yvonne Nelson is also coming from.
Okay.
And I want to also believe, say, if we ask Afia Schwarzenegger to write her own story today, definitely ebi mo ho beka. Definitely ebi mo ho beka.
Brokwa.
You see, no, you see, definitely ebi mo ho beka. And some for no mo kan. You see, Afia Schwarzenegger, she will have justifications for it. And her justifications will make sense in her own right, in that same right. No?
Okay.
It will make sense. But another person can also stand the opposite direction like she's doing now and will disagree with her. Obi betimi aka say, oh, asem we see here. Say be asem see between Ononi and Brokwa. This was a private issue.
Yeah.
That she could have chosen say come one simple regardless of how the extent that this thing went. And betimi aka say come one simple. But we saw her over and over and over and over again coming out to disrespect whoever would even come to try and even give justification. So it is like that. Yes, she shared her opinion. Partly, I agree with her because she's just trying to put herself in that mother position and put herself in front of the gun to say, we throw away the catch and can hear me there. But I want her to also understand that she will have a very good reason to point that gun and even fire.
I would try.